Ah yes, boomers, the generation who ruined the world as we know it, the generation who got the world into financial slavery while they became richer and richer, the most gullible and brainwashed generation who ever existed, the generation who got the world into tens of proxy wars for a certain invented country in the Middle East, the ones who say things like follow your dreams, son, while cutting the wings of their children and grooming them into becoming something they never were. The generation who says things like, yeah, brother, as a red-blooded Christian American, I would gladly give my son's life to Israel. This generation had the best childhood out of them all, the best lives, they experienced the most economical growth out of all generations during their lifetime, and overall had the most financial opportunities out of all generations that are alive today. Boomers are the most out of touch with reality generation out of them all. They live in their own social bubble and they are so arrogant that they do not feel the need to expand their horizon, thinking that they know it all and they know what's best for humanity. Literally, the baby boomers had all their lives handed to them on a platter by their much better parents from the late GI generation who fought during World War II, or the silent generation born in the interwar era. Talking to a boomer about politics is the equivalent of talking to an NPC from Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You will get the same prefabricated neocon neoliberal responses like yeah, sport, the government knows best. This is why I unquestionably support Israel. They are the ones who never question authority or never question the logistics of ma 6 million or the logistics of incinerating millions of bodies after gassing them in a chamber with wooden doors. Imagine being this gullible. Imagine inheriting the best world from your much better parents from the GI and the silent generation and fucking it up so bad you got the whole world into a $250 trillion of debt. Creating this corporatist dystopia with cost-effective glass buildings made out of the cheapest material. And then having the audacity to tell the younger generations that they are lazy. Boomers are the first generation to hate their own children. It's a generation of self-worship and indulgence. Boomers are the ones who let consumerism run rampant and destroy the will and the spirit of the modern world. And they're also responsible for mass obesity. You know, the boomers' ability to simply unlearn everything they have been shown as evidence in regard to you know what, in favor for a lie that makes them feel good, then accusing everyone else of being wrong, never ceases to amaze even the most optimistic guy with an unbreakable spirit. The boomers are the primary consumers of goy slop and daytime TV. And they also can't recognize AI from reality. You could say that boomers are the nostalgia generation who always live in the past, disregarding the present and never actually thinking about the future. And I know that I will sound very insensitive with what I'm about to say right now, but thank God that boomers are on their way out to bite the dust soon. And you know what? I'm happy about it. And I'll explain why this is actually a great thing for humanity. Once the boomers are out of the picture, 80% of all the support for a certain invented state in the Middle East will fade away just like that. And also for the international silly billy. Oh, and also the boomers of today hold the largest chunk of the world's wealth at this moment. Once they will be out of the picture, part of that wealth will be transferred to the younger generations like Generation X, Millennials, and the generation that I belong to, the Zoomers. And finally, it was well earned. Finally, about damn time we received some money. Great things are about to happen with crypto. Sorry for sounding cold or like a douchebag, but man, boomers downright destroyed the world. And you know what? Gen Z will inherit a world in ruins because of boomers. Thank God they will soon bite the dust. Another boomer bites the dust. Groovy! Check out my next video about Generation X.